This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at GDC 2019. To my immediate right is Trevor Blum. He's lead programmer with Vertigo Games. And if I'm correct, you're working on Arizona Sunshine, yeah?
That's correct, yeah. You just played it in the LBVR, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. But Arizona Sunshine, it's been around for a little while now. It's not a brand new title, but yes, you somehow managed to make it even cooler. Yeah. So what are you wearing?
So this is the Omen backpack that we use for LBVR. LBVR is the largest scale VR space that you tried today. This is a space for 6 by 6 meters. At first we worked on the consumer version of Arizona Sunshine, and then we got more interest in like a arcade-based setup. So getting VR to people who do not have VR at home, but make it more accessible for them, or just to try it out for a time, right? So we started working on a version of Arizona for a larger room scale environment for 4 people at the same time. Okay, so that's what you're seeing here. You use backpacks, you put it on your back, so you're not tethered to a PC anymore, and you can just free roam in a 6 by 6 meter environment.
Okay, good stuff. So for those unfamiliar, what is Arizona Sunshine? Like I know the people who are in the space know it, but for those who aren't, what is it? Why is it so cool?
All right, Arizona Sunshine is a zombie shooter in VR, and shooting stuff in VR is just awesome. There are 2 sides to the game. First one is the campaign-driven story mode game, which is more slower paced experience, surviving with a narrator. This is your own character. So that's a cool experience on its own. And then there's also the horde mode, which is more multiplayer driven and just survive as long as you can against a wave of zombies. And that's the mode we took out for the arcade-based LBVR experience.
Okay, good stuff. So you originally consumer product, shooting the zombies, everybody's happy, and then you've discovered that there's a really good opportunity in location-based virtual reality. Exactly. So I take it, what are we holding here? I know they're computer backpacks. Who makes them? Why are they so special?
So this is the Omen backpack made by HP. Basically, it's just a really strong desktop computer. So it has a normal GPU in it, a normal CPU, so no mobile hardware. It's just an actual PC, and it's one of the high-end devices. It's better than the low-end for VR, so it runs VR perfectly. It's not too heavy. You can hot swap batteries, so because you're not on electricity anymore, right? On the net, so you can swap your batteries and just keep it on all day. We can hot swap with people, get new people in, and play the experience.
Okay, good stuff. And I take it you're using, in this case, an HTC Vive. What about that? So why don't you hold it up? Well, hold it up for the camera to see.
Stock. I got it trapped in the wires. So this is the Vive Pro, the second version of the Vive. It has a higher resolution, which is obviously more awesome. And it just works really well with these backpacks. And it's easy to set up in an LBVR environment. So we have 4 base stations in the corners, and they can track up to 10 by 10 meters. So yeah, that's just quick to set up, and it works really well. Tracking doesn't have issues.
Good, so lots of fun. Something I did find in the game is collaborative. There was someone else in the room with me here, and so is that a new feature that you did special for this, or has it always been in the game? How would you describe it?
Yeah, so the normal game already has multiplayer up to 4 players, but so does LBVR. So you played with 2 today, but you can go up to 4 players, and it's cooperative, and you played the missile base, and that's just a story-driven map. So you actually go to other places. But yeah, it's co-op, but you're in the same space. So what you see in the game is actually where somebody is in real life as well.
Now, being location-based, I mean, out-of-home entertainment, you have to be extra cautious that people don't bump into each other. Any special precautions?
Not really. So you have the usual precautions at the walls, that you actually get a grid in front of you there. People are actually smart enough to not bump into each other.
Not me.
Did you bump into each other?
I actually shoved him.
You did it on purpose.
Yes.
Now, but usually if somebody's behind you, you've seen them before, and you sort of feel there's somebody there. So it doesn't happen that often. And we try to also design the game in a way that you have like 2 people at one side of the room, 2 at the other side of the room, and you split the players in that way as well. So sometimes the design governs the movement a bit, but sometimes we actually want people to get closer and just huddle up a bit and be scared, and then the other times you can spread out again.
Very cool. Now, do you have clients? Like, has this been installed in places yet, or are you looking for places?
So Arizona Sunshine LBVR is already out, and it's already running in arcades. We also have a normal arcade version, which is just smaller based VR, but the actual LBVR is out, and we're working on updates for that, and it's just something we'll keep on exploring in the coming months and years.
I think we'll get a picture of it. It wasn't just about the head-mounted display, it wasn't just about the large space to work in and the tracking. You had some weaponry involved too. Yeah, like I was holding. So what was I holding?
Let's see, because we have multiple peripherals here. Yeah, you use the Hyperkin blasters. They have a Vive puck on it, so the Vive ecosystem is very modular, and you can put a puck on a device that supports it, and then you can use that in-game. So this is what you use as a dual-wield gun.
This looks a lot more formidable in virtual reality. It looks, you know, it looks really more like a Fisher-Price toy now, but nonetheless, it was a lot of fun. Well, thanks so much for joining us. If people want to learn more about Arizona Sunshine, where can they go?
ArizonaSunshine.com, and otherwise vertigogames.com for coming updates as well.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This is Neil Schneider with MTBS-TV at GDC 2019. We will, of course, be back with more. Thank you for watching.